This is a tutorial on how to make a Bluetooth speaker. First we begin by stripping a wire and tinting it with solder. Then we take the other side and tint that with solder and heat them simultaneously. This will connect the two. We wait for it to cool down and then we do the same thing on the other side. Currently I am attaching two wires to the battery, one to the positive and the other one to the negative. Next we take another piece of wire and twist it with one of the wires that we attached. Cut it at a short length and then attach another wire to the other side as well. I tint both of them and then tint the pads on a TP4056 charging circuit. Next I connect the positive end of the battery to the BAT plus pad on the charging circuit and then the negative end on the BAT minus end of the charging circuit. Next I take the negative end and attach a toggle switch to it. Attach one side, any of the either left or right will work. Attach another piece of wire through the middle contact. Solder the two to make them permanent. Next, connect this wire that you just soldered to the VIN minus of the boost circuit. Connect the BAT plus wire to the VIN plus of the boost circuit. Next, get a voltmeter and set it to measure DC voltage. Turn on the toggle switch and probe the output out minus and out plus pads on the boost circuit and adjust this screw as necessary to obtain around 5.2 volts. Next, attach two pieces of wires to the amplifier, one for the ground and one for the VCC power. Attach four longer pieces of wire to the four pads on the corner. These are for the speakers. Twist two of the pairs together. The two wires on the left side and the two on the right side need to be twisted together. Next, take one of these pairs and solder them to one of the speakers. Next, do the same for the other one. Now the circuit is complete. Turn the toggle switch to on. You should be able to detect something called Bluetooth or maybe some other name on your phone. Connect to it and try to play some kind of song. If you have made the circuit correctly, you should have sound in your speakers. Next, cut about a 2-inch piece out of the 1.5-inch pipe and push it into the bottom of a T. The end cap goes on the pipe. Drill a hole using a small drill bit on the side of the T. Next, enlarge it using the larger drill bit. Make a hole using an old soldering iron in the end cap that is just big enough to fit the charging port through. Tape up all of the electronic circuits like the Bluetooth receiving circuit, the amplifier, the boost converter. This is to make sure that when they are inside, they don't touch each other and short out. The battery especially needs to be taped carefully in the manner shown. Remove the wires from the speakers by desoldering them. Take the T and insert everything through the bottom hole. Pull out the right speaker wire through one side and the left speaker wire through the other. Push all of the circuits into the T, including the battery. Remove the bolt and the washers from the switch and push it through the inside. Next, put the washer and lock it in place using the bolt. Push the port through the hole that you made in the end cap. Apply plenty of hot glue to the port so that it doesn't fall out. Push the end cap and apply some pressure to lock it in place. Reattach each of the speakers one by one. Make sure one twisted pair goes to one of the speakers and the other one to the other speaker. Apply a ring of hot glue into the T. Push the speaker onto it to glue it in place. Do the same thing on the other side. Your speaker is now complete. Test it to see if it runs.